From King David to King Zedekiah, there were 470 years in all. 21 kings and 1 queen once reigned on the throne of Judah. When Jehu killed King Ahaziah, Queen then killed all of the royal family who can reign on the throne, without noticing that Joash was hidden somewhere else. There were once 19 kings reigned on the throne of Israel in 259 years. The following is the timeline comparison between the kings of Judah and the kings of Israel. The numbers on the top and down sides are the year accumulators for the dynasty of David. And the numbers nearby the colored blocks are the year accumulators for each of the kings. In 1 Kings chapter 2:11, David had reigned over Israel for 40 years, 7 of them in Hebron and 33 in Jerusalem. In 1 Kings chapter 11:42, Solomon ruled in Jerusalem over all Israel for 40 years. In 1 Kings chapter 14:21, Rehoboam, king of Judah, had reigned for 17 years. And because Abijam, the next king of Judah, started to reign in the 18th year of Jeroboam's reign, Jeroboam was leading 10 tribes of Israel away from Jerusalem and establish Israel from the first year of King Rehoboam's reign in Israel. Now, we have to stop for a minute. Is there something confusing in your mind? Let me explain it. 12 tribes of Israel were led by King David, and then King Solomon, and then King Rehoboam, originally. But Jeroboam, a servant of King Solomon, had brought 10 tribes away from Jerusalem to establish another Israel, and left only 2 tribes remained in Jerusalem. So, 2 tribes called Judah, since then. And 10 tribes called Israel, because they were the bigger one for the amounts of the tribes and people. They took away the country name Israel. So, King Rehoboam was king of Israel, became king of Judah, and so as the kings followed up. And King Jeroboam became the king of Israel, who was not the blood of David and who left Jerusalem behind and went astray from God of Israel. Alright, let's move on. In 1 Kings chapter 15:1, King Abijam of Judah began to rule over Judah in the 18th year of Jeroboam's reign in Israel. He reigned in Jerusalem 3 years. In 1 Kings chapter 15:10, King Asa of Judah began to rule over Judah in the 20th year of Jeroboam's reign in Israel. He reigned in Jerusalem 41 years. In 1 Kings chapter 15:25, King Nadab began to rule over Israel in the 2nd year of King Asa's reign in Judah. In 1 Kings chapter 15:33, King Baasha began to rule over Israel in the 3rd year of King Asa's reign in Judah. In 1 Kings chapter 16:8, King Elah began to rule over Israel in the 26th year of King Asa's reign in Judah. In 1 Kings chapter 16:15, King Zimri began to rule over Israel in the 27th year of King Asa's reign in Judah, but he only reigned 7 days. In 1 Kings chapter 16:29, King Ahab began to rule over Israel in the 38th year of King Asa's reign in Judah. In 1 Kings chapter 22:41, King Jehoshaphat began to rule over Judah in the 4th year of King Ahab's reign in Israel. In 1 Kings chapter 22:51, King Ahaziah began to rule over Israel in 17th year of King Jehoshaphat's reign in Judah. In 2 Kings chapter 3:1, King Joram began to rule over Israel in the 18th year of King Jehoshaphat's reign in Judah. In 2 Kings chapter 8:16, King Jehoram began to rule over Judah in the 5th year of King Joram's reign in Israel. Let's take a pause for the names of the 2 kings of Judah and Israel. Jehoram and Joram are the variant spellings for each other, so these 2 kings actually had the same name. Here we use different spellings for distinguish 2 kings, but you may see the names being mixed used in other places. Let's continue. In 2 Kings chapter 8:25, King Ahaziah ruled over Judah in the 12th year of King Joram's reign in Israel. There was a king of Israel had the same name but not reigned at the same time. The green line shows the king of Judah and the king of Israel were killed by Jehu at the same day. Then Jehu became the king of Israel. And Queen Athaliah, the mother of King Ahaziah, killed all of the royal family who can reign in Judah. Which means, the throne of Judah seemed like empty at that time for more than 6 years. The people of Judah must live in desperation at that time, because the blood of David was died out. The dynasty of King David were going to an end. Only the queen mother seated on the throne, but the priests didn't want to listen to her, because they had a hidden treasure, the blood of King David, little baby Joash, grounded in the temple of God. In 2 Kings chapter 12:1, King Joash began to rule over Judah in the 7th year of King Jehu's reign in Israel. In 2 Kings chapter 13, 1, King Jehoahaz began to rule over Israel in the 23rd year of King Joash's reign in Judah. In 2 Kings chapter 13, 10, King Jehoash began to rule over Israel in the 37th year of King Joash's reign in Judah. The names of Jehoash and Joash are the variant spellings of each other, so the kings had the same name reigned at the same time again. In 2 Kings chapter 14, 1, King Amaziah began to rule over Judah in the 2nd year of the reign of King Jehoash of Israel. In 2 Kings chapter 14, 23, King Jeroboam II began to rule over Israel in the 15th year of King Amaziah's reign in Judah. In 2 Kings chapter 15, 1, King Uzziah began to rule over Judah in the 27th year of the reign of King Jeroboam II of Israel. In 2 Kings chapter 15, 8, King Zechariah began to rule over Israel in the 38th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. He reigned in Samaria 6 months. In 2 Kings 15, 13, King Shallum began to rule over Israel in the 39th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. He reigned in Samaria 1 month. In 2 Kings chapter 15, 17, King Menahem began to rule over Israel in the 39th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. In 2 Kings chapter 15, 23, King Pekahiah began to rule over Israel in the 50th year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. In 2 Kings chapter 15, 27, King Pekah began to rule over Israel in the 52nd year of King Uzziah's reign in Judah. In 2 Kings chapter 15, 32, King Jotham began to rule over Judah in the 2nd year of King Pekah's reign in Israel. In 2 Kings chapter 16, 1, King Ahaz began to rule over Judah in the 17th year of King Pekah's reign in Israel. In 2 Kings chapter 17, 1, King Hoshea began to rule over Israel in the 12th year of King Ahaz's reign in Judah. King Hoshea was the last king of Israel. The king of Assyria invaded the entire land of Israel, and in the 9th year of King Hoshea's reign, Samaria fell, and the people of Israel were exiled to Assyria. They were settled in colonies in Halah, along the banks of the Habor River in Gozan, and in the cities of the Medes. The Israel separated from Jerusalem and the blood of King David came to an end. From year 81st of the dynasty of King David to 338th year, it lasted 259 years in all. In 2 Kings chapter 18, 1, King Hezekiah began to rule over Judah in the 3rd year of King Hoshea's reign in Israel. He reigned in Jerusalem 29 years. In 2 Kings chapter 21, 1, King Manasseh reigned in Jerusalem 55 years. In 2 Kings chapter 21, 19, King Amon reigned in Jerusalem 2 years. In 2 Kings chapter 22, 1, King Josiah reigned in Jerusalem 31 years. In 2 Kings chapter 23, 31, King Jehoahaz reigned in Jerusalem 3 months. In 2 Kings chapter 23, 36, King Jehoiakim reigned in Jerusalem 11 years. In 2 Kings chapter 24, 8, King Jehoiakim reigned in Jerusalem 3 months. In 2 Kings chapter 24, 18, King Zedekiah reigned in Jerusalem 11 years. During the 11th year of King Zedekiah's reign, the Babylonian troops chased the king and overtook him on the plains of Jericho. The people of Judah were exiled to Babylon. The dynasty of King David lasted 470 years in all.